I was just like you. Actually, I was worse. I was the king of tomorrow. I had $1 million dream and a 10-cent work ethic. I spent my days scrolling, rotting in bed, and waiting for a spark of motivation that never came, but I fixed it. Now I'm earning more than I ever thought possible. My business is growing, my mind is sharp, and I don't recognize the person I was 6 months ago. But before I tell you how I did it, we need to talk about why you're still a loser. You aren't tired, you aren't burnt out, you're just comfortable. You've turned your potential into a graveyard because it's easier to sleep than it is to sweat. Let's stop lying to ourselves. This is your wake-up call. The psychological trap. Laziness isn't a personality trait, it's a slow-motion suicide. Every time you say, I'll start Monday, you're killing the person you're supposed to become. You think you have time, you don't. Do you know why you're lazy? It's because your brain is addicted to cheap hits. TikTok, junk food, video games, porn. You're getting the reward of a winner without doing any of the work. You've tricked your biology. Why would your brain want to build a business or hit the gym when it can get a dopamine hit from a glass screen while you're wearing 3-day-old underwear? You're not waiting for the right moment. You're scared. You're scared that if you actually tried and failed, you'd have no more excuses. So you stay lazy to stay safe. It's pathetic, and deep down, you know it. That's why you feel that heavy pit in your stomach every night before you go to sleep. That's your soul mourning the life you're wasting. The fix. I didn't fix my life with a 5-step morning routine or an expensive planner. I fixed it with discomfort. Here is exactly how I broke the cycle. Step 1, kill the options. I stopped giving myself a choice. If I had to work, the phone went another room, locked. I made my environment so boring that work was the only interesting thing left to do. Step 2, embrace the boredom. We are terrified of being alone with our thoughts. That's why you scroll. I forced myself to sit in silence for 30 minutes a day. No phone, no music, just me and my failures. When the guilt gets loud enough, you'll start working just to make it stop. Step 3, the 5-second rule of violence. The moment I felt the urge to hesitate, I moved. I didn't think. Thinking is the enemy of action. If I thought about the gym for more than 5 seconds, I'd talk myself out of it. So I treated my body like a machine. Command, execute, no debate. Step 4, stop being a victim. I realized nobody was coming to save me. Not a mentor, not a lucky break, not the government. If I died today, the world would keep spinning and I'd just be another what if. The reality of the new me. When I fixed my laziness, the money followed. Why? Because the world rewards people who provide value, and you can't provide value if you're horizontal on a couch. I started showing up. I started finishing what I started. I stopped negotiating with my inner weakling. Now I look at my bank account and I feel peace. I look in the mirror and I feel respect. But let's be real, this isn't a happily ever after. Every single morning, that lazy version of me is waiting. He's whispering, just 5 more minutes. You've worked hard enough. Take a break. The difference is now I know how to choke that voice out. The final strike. You're going to click off this video in a few seconds. You'll feel a little motivated for about 10 minutes. You might even leave a comment saying, this changed me. But then you'll get a notification or you'll feel a little tired and you'll go right back to being the person who let their dreams rot. Unless you decide right now that you are done being a spectator in your own life. The truth is uncomfortable. The work is hard, but living a life of almost is a nightmare you'll never wake up from. Get off YouTube, go do the work you're avoiding now.